I can't hear you.
Kevin?
John, I think you're muted.
I'm not muted. I think you're muted. There we go. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear
you. All right. All right. Good morning, everybody. Kevin, welcome. Good morning. Kevin, I wanted to talk to you. You are a senior managing director. You're a multifamily specialist at Berkadia. You sell multifamily complexes in Michigan and Ohio. You have been in the multifamily space for almost 4 decades. I think it's about 36, 37 years.
36.
And 30, yeah. And so, you know, in a world today where the average person stays at a job, a career 3 to 4 years, I think there's a lot to glean from somebody who has stayed in the same field for almost 40 years. And so what's the secret?
I don't know that there's a secret other than maybe a passion for wanting to do what I do. It's I enjoy the multifamily business. If I didn't really know what my answer was going to be with this question, John, but it's really just a passion of wanting to be in the business, understanding what you do and enjoying it. It's all about enjoyment. And if you can't have fun doing it, then you're not going to have, it's going to be a long road for you.
Yeah. It's interesting. You talk about passion. One of my favorite quotes is "Success without fulfillment equals failure." To me, and passion and fulfillment go pretty much hand in hand. How have you continually found fulfillment through the decades? Working with so many clients, so many people. Teams internally, externally. How have you always kind of maintained that passion and fulfillment?
You and I've talked about this one thing at some point in time, and sometimes you have a chip on your shoulder. You want to prove something to everybody else.
Yeah.
And I think I had that in my early years. And then as I gained some knowledge and things start to change in a market, I enjoy the change. I enjoy the downturn. I try to thrive in that period of time at work. You got to work a little extra hard. That's not my concern. It's just you just pick up and keep moving and look forward.
Yeah. Well, you bring up an interesting topic where, so many people who have gotten in the real estate business over the last, let's just say, decade have not seen a bad market. It's real estate is a very cyclical market, as many industries are. And, many people you've been through many recessions. And so, times are really good right now, but what do you do differently when times are bad?
Well, the one thing is you don't bury your head in the sand.
Yeah.
You come to the office, you pick up the phone, you pick up the newspapers, you understand everything that's going on, and more actionable insights, which is what we like to call it at Berkadia.
Yeah.
That you can offer your client, the better off they are, the better off you are, and you'll learn something out of it. Even if you think you're giving an actionable insight, what you'll end up in return is a true actionable insight from a client that's probably far more knowledgeable than you are based on their operations.
How you're talking reminds me of, when I got into the real estate business when I was 30, and I was in it from 30 to almost 42. And prior to that, I was in the internet business. I had an internet company out of college. And when I moved after I sold my business and I was done with the internet business, I wanted to get into commercial real estate. And so the very first person I called was Rick Agri. And I needed his guidance and advice as a mentor. And I said, Rick, what's the best piece of advice you can give me for getting into commercial real estate? And he said, it's so simple, it's complicated. He said, John, just show up every day. And that's what you're talking about. And I didn't even know what he fully meant, but I did. But then you realize, right? So, I was in the business in 2008 when the market crashed, and you realize to your point, you just show up every day. Good times, bad times, you just show up and you give it your all.
Absolutely agree. There are times some brokers in the company, out of the company, whatever, at that time didn't close transactions for 18 to 24 months.
Yeah.
I had 3 little kids. I would have died. So I didn't want that to happen. So I showed up every day.
I love it. I love it. Kevin, we're gonna have you on again tomorrow, and I know you team up with Jason Krug, so we're gonna have you guys on as a team as we kind of continue this series. But tell people who your ideal clients are and how they can connect with you.
You can connect with me at Berkadia.com or Kevin.Dillon@Berkadia.com. My phone number, I'll even throw that out there, 248-933-9807. That's my cell. I may be a little difficult to get a hold of some days, but I will get back to you. The perfect client, someone that is looking for some advice on what to do with their apartment complex, buy, sell, refinance, operational concerns. More than happy to help out. After 36 years, I've learned a few things.
Yeah.
And I can point you in the direction of the people that know exactly what to do.
I love it.
And I can help you out in any and all directions.
I love it. Kevin, I appreciate your time this morning. Thanks for your insights and your wisdom. Think community. Appreciate you. If Kevin can help, reach out. Kevin, I'll see you tomorrow, man. Thanks so much.
Great. Thanks, Jen. Talk to you soon.